Hello, Barmy Badger Army. Welcome to another show. Today, we're going to be reviewing the legendary very first Friday the 13th film. And if you guys have enjoyed this review by the end of it, hopefully we'll do some more too. So let me know in the comments and say you've enjoyed it. Right, before we get cracking on with talking about the very first Friday the 13th film, we are going to just give you a quick heads up on para control activity. It is now in the upload stage. Huzzah! But it seems to be taking a while, so I've predicted, I'm hoping it's going to come out this Saturday, 9 pm. Once it's uploaded and everything, I'll start promoting. Fingers crossed it's going to come out for then. So please do mark that in your diaries that it's going to come out on Saturday, 9 pm. Hopefully. I really hope you guys are looking forward to it and going to enjoy it too. It's going to be an absolute banger. Right, let's move on. Now, we're going to review Friday the 13th, the very first one. Now, for me, I really enjoyed this one. It's one of my favourites. It's the one that gets referenced the most in the Scream films, the I Know What You Did Last Summer type films, and all these sorts of things. It's the one that always gets the references. It's got Kevin Bacon in, one of his first roles. I know it wasn't his very first one. There was a legendary chat with me and the lovely synth John, where we chatted for hours about why and who and where and when Kevin Bacon's first role was. But I'm pretty sure it was Friday the 13th, not Animal House. But anyway, I digress. Yes, the very, very first one has action in spades, but it's spaced out. The gore is spaced out, which makes you want it more. Yes. And the soundtrack is on point. Whenever you hear the spooky overtones of the music, you know maybe not something gory is going to happen, but something spooky as well. You know that there is going to be something interesting happening when the musical score comes on. It gives you that sense of dread, like The Burning, like other Italian films. This seems to draw from them a little bit, and you get that nuance, you get that spook, you get the reason why the music's on. It really freaks you out. It makes you jump. It makes you scared. Even though I have seen the very first Friday the 13th film a gajillion times, it still freaked me out when I watched it the other day. It still made me nervous in certain bits because that's what a good quality horror film does. It spaces out the scares, puts the music in nicely when it should, and freaks you out, definitely when it can. And I love the fact that there's a mystery with this one. Everyone knows that the killer in Friday the 13th films is Jason, right? Not always. Like I was saying, in this one, there is a mystery killer. And I want you guys to fast forward this a little bit if you've never seen it and you don't know. It's Jason's mum. And in this one, you get that, what? Because you never really see what the killer looks like until the end. And this is part of the magic of it. It's really great when you don't really know if it's a man or a woman. And when you do get the kills, they are POV. You don't always see Jason in the background or the killer in the background or whatever going like that. You see arm's length, like in a sort of in a interactive style film or a video game or in a Blair Witch style point of view film, you know. And I think, wow, that's very legendary for its time. There's not many films there that would think, right, how can we disguise the killer? How can we keep it a secret to the end? Let's make it POV. Let's make it spooky. Let's make it so it's a bit found footagey, even though that didn't exist at the time. But yeah, let's do that. And that is a very interesting thing when you think of it. They really put a lot of effort into hiding who the killer was right until the end. And of course, there has been other killers in the Friday the 13th series. In the third one, there was a copycat that wasn't actually the real Jason, but that is the one where the mask comes in, which is pretty cool. But I don't want to talk about the other films yet, because hopefully we're going to review each one in turn. But yeah, this is why Friday the 13th Fun is one of my favourites, because you get the POV shots, you get the grittiness of it being an old film, you get Kevin Bacon, you get lots of cool stuff. And Kevin Bacon's kill is actually really cool. You get stabbed with a big arrow, pretty freaky. But yeah, another reason why I like it is you get time to allow the story to develop. It's not just a load of teenagers getting killed. You get to see some of the fun they get up to, the storylines they get up to, and they develop their personalities during the film, which is great, which is a rarity for this sort of genre. So you get to see that sort of stuff. And this is why it's one of my favourites. But please let me know in the comments your favourite early slasher. And I really love it because of those reasons. The POV, the fun antics everyone gets up to, the quality of the film, nice and gritty, the killer, all these sorts of things, the mystery, it's really cool. So let me know your thoughts on it. If you want to see more, let me know. I'm going to be reviewing more independent horror films in the process as well, and I really enjoyed this one. Rewatching it made me remember how much I loved the very first Friday the 13th film. So I'm going to give it a good solid 8 out of 10. Good quality pacing, not everything was rushed. You get a good storyline, you get a cool killer, you get antics and silliness, you get POV shots and sort of I know what you did last summer style action, even before they existed. You get Blair Witch style fun. You get all these different things melded in before they even existed. So this film is a pioneer showing you that you can have POV shots, you can have that sort of thing going on with it before it even existed in mainstream media. Right, so I'm going to give it a good solid 8 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And please let me know what film you'd like me to review next. I'm looking forward to reviewing Friday the 13th 2 and some other films that we see on the channel that I'm able to watch. And I'm also looking forward to Parent Control Activity coming out this Saturday, 9 p.m. All being well. Looking forward to seeing you there. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye!